All right, so I had to do a little bit of research prior to recording this video just because I didn't know where it was gonna go with this video and the idea and everything that I had. So yeah, let's get into this. Hello, hi everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video with your girl Jasmine. I hope you guys are having an amazing week so far, an amazing day or night or whatever it is, wherever you are. We're back with journal number 2. Journal entry number 2. You guys were super sweet. I got so much positive and happy feedback from my first, the pre-sequel video. I'm currently actually staring at the editing for the official journal 1 entry. I high-key want to scrap it. Like, I feel like it kind of was all over the place, but it was also like a continuation of the pre-sequel. So it was like kind of just, I don't know. I'm gonna post it anyways. That's what I wanted to do with these YouTube videos, was to kind of show my progress over time and see how I've changed my like editing style, as well as my like vlogging style and my talking and communicating and all the fun stuff. I'm gonna post it anyways. Don't judge it. It's not gonna be that great. Hi, future me. Hello. So if you have seen it, why don't you tell me what you thought? You know, at the end of the day, I am still trying to figure out how this vlogging / journal thing is gonna go anyways. So really, we're trying to make an effort. Okay, so now we can actually talk about what we've done since our last journal entry. Our last journal entry was on January 15th. This journal entry is gonna go on January 21st. It's been like 6 days already. Geez, so much has changed. I know I mentioned like in journal number 1 that I want to be like so motivated. I'm gonna work out every day. I'm gonna vitamins every day. We're gonna body sculpt 3 days a week. Bruh. Reality smacked me in my face after our second body sculpting session. I was just like, yeah, that's a no. That's a no, dude. Yeah, so that's what this journal entry is going to be about. I'm going to tell you how it is. Let's start with the fact that everything you see on social media isn't always true. It's not always what's happening. That's kind of what happened here. I put out there that, you know, I was gonna be on top of my game, and I'm gonna tell you, after my second Graston session, which was on the 17th, I did absolutely nothing. And I'm gonna explain to you why. Okay, it's not because, oh, I lost motivation, oh no, if she lost motivation I can't do. No, that's not it. I'm doing this new thing where I'm like really starting to like listen to my body. I feel like over the last few years, because I work from home now, I was unable to really set me a good schedule that didn't require me to overwork myself. Like, when I say overwork, I say like I was thinking, breathing, and eating work 24/7. Whereas now I'm like, okay, I can't think, breathe, and eat work all the fucking time, because then the kind of content, the quality of my content, the amount of content I put out won't always be there. So I'm gonna listen to my body and go with what it wants. I'm not gonna say that I'm 100% motivated all the time, but I do feel like I have a really good balance going for myself right now, where I don't necessarily not work. Like, I would find myself so overwhelmed before, where I just wouldn't do anything that actually was productive toward my goals. Now, even though I haven't been to the gym, I haven't been eating really healthy, and I haven't been taking my vitamins, doesn't mean that I've strayed away from what my goal is and what my goal in the future will be. So like where I want to be. Let me explain to you why I decided not to do my thing, and then we could talk about how I can fix that and start implementing it into my schedule so that I can stay on top of doing all those things even when I'm not feeling the greatest. Let's begin. So in journal entry number 1, I explained to you kind of like a little bit of what Sean does. She is my body sculptor, and she has been helping shape my body out. If you saw the pre-sequel, which is also listed as Dear Diary, if you've seen that video and you've seen the thumbnail for that video, it literally shows my before and after. Like, it's crazy the amount of work that she has done for me and like how far I've come. But over the year that I've been working with her, a little under, we've tried some new things and we've tested out new things. At this point, I've been her guinea pig and I'm okay with it because I literally love like finding out new things about myself and finding out new ways to make me feel good. Now, I did mention my like sciatica pain and all of that stuff. I am still currently sciatica pain free. I don't have any pain in my back. I currently don't have any pain in my back, even after streaming for 10 hours a day or 8 hours a day in this chair, not in this chair, whatever. I still don't have that back pain that I used to have when I was trying to see a chiropractor to fix it. So that is still good. That is subsided. And if anything changes, I will let you guys know in future videos. But for now, I believe everything that she's been working on and helping me with has really helped with other pains, like other pains that would prevent me from wanting to do anything, prevent me from working, prevent me from creating content, prevent me from like anything. She's helped with that. So why not try it on problem areas that I never really liked, but never would really show a lot of? And that's exactly what we did. So on Tuesday, January 17th, she came over here, hence the massage table, and she did me a solid and she live streamed the work that she does to me. It was a 10-hour live stream. She worked on just my legs for 10 hours. And I'm gonna show you what she does. This is kind of like a little bit of some of the clips that we saw. But she pretty much just like breaks up the fascia that is bound together. I feel like this is kind of like how I was explaining it to people. Like my fascia is like bound like this, and she's taking a little tool and she's like wiggling it in between until the fascia loosens up and becomes like straight lines like this. And then they'll heal like together like this. So they're no longer bound. And it also helps with the cellulite. So you don't really see like the cellulite look anymore because now it's all smooth. I have a really bad like pocket of fascia that's bound, like almost just cellulite, I guess, that's bound on my inner thigh. And she worked on it so freaking good that it bruised bad, like beyond bad, like bad. These are like the before pictures, or the picture. And then this is like what it looks like after. In order to get it to that point, I had to do like really freaking cold showers. I didn't ice. I was going to do an ice bath, but I didn't manage to get the ice for the ice bath, so we just stuck with really fucking cold showers for like 15 to 20 minutes. Because we didn't work on any other part of my body, I really only focused it on both of my legs because both of my legs have bruises. So the inner thigh bruise is the worst bruise, and that's like why I showed that one. But I do have like little bruises on the side of my quads right here. You could see like how she pokes into it. And then the same thing on this side. It's not super bad, but the inner thigh was the worst. Ever since she did the, I want to say myofascial release, they just felt different. It's why I'm wearing shorts right now. My legs feel like lighter. And it was almost kind of the same feeling that I got in my lower back when she released the pain and the fascia. In that point, I had, I guess, fascia bound almost like on my glute muscle on the top. And when she broke it up, it just felt like, you know, you would feel like something like super tight, right? Like frozen. And then when it defrosts, it like loosens up, and now it's like, you know, it's squishy, meaty self. Yeah, that's kind of like what I felt like afterwards. I don't know, that's probably a very bad analogy. Yeah, it ended up being really good in the end, and I feel like even though the bruises look terrible, I feel less tension and restriction in my legs than I did before. That's where we're at. But because of all of the bruising, it really felt like I was working out my leg, and I did full-blown leg workout. My body was so sore. So after that, I went that same night to the steam room, steamed, I took a cold shower. The next day, I steamed, I took a cold shower, and then after that, I haven't been. So I need to go. I know she's gonna get mad at me. I was supposed to see her on Thursday. I did not. I was pooped out. My body was sore. I was tired. I was like, I cannot see you. So I am actually scheduled to see her tomorrow on Sunday. And we're probably more than likely just gonna work on like the upper body. I'm gonna tell her to avoid bruising, so we probably won't do that fascia release anywhere on my upper body, except maybe my hips. She found some spots in my hips on the 15th when I saw her that were restrictive and like really painful. And then later that day when I worked out, I had like cramped up in my left hip here trying to do my abductors. So I was like, well, shit, that's not good. I do think I want to have her work on my hips. I really do want to work on my stomach. And then we can probably just like tighten up everything else with the radio light frequency. Yeah, that is the reason why I skipped sculpting day. That's the reason why I haven't gone to the gym. It really just felt like my body was already worked out. And you may say like, oh, Jazz, you're supposed to work out after, like, even if it hurts on your second or third day or whatever. But I feel like I don't want to do that. I feel like it's different for me. I want to grow my strength on top of growing like my look. I feel like I can get the look, but I won't be as strong. And I can't be as strong if I don't allow my muscles to actually sit there and heal. So I'm not gonna break something that's already broken. I'm gonna heal it, maybe work out some other body parts, which I did when I was doing like the steam room and the sauna and stuff. I did, you know, some push-ups, some incline push-ups, regular push-ups. I did some abs, some walking abs, like, you know, knee to chest type of deals. So I still did something. I just didn't do like a full-blown weight workout like I would have done if I wasn't completely broken into pieces. You may hear me say this, and I may have said this before, but Sean beat me up and I needed to heal. That's kind of what's been happening. That is what's been going on in the meantime with me healing. I've been streaming a lot. I've been playing a lot of games with like viewers and friends and just hanging out and vibing. I haven't been editing, but we're gonna be getting back into editing today, tomorrow, after, you know, everything. Probably starting next week, Monday will be my editing day. And yeah, things are still going really well. I did start my TikTok streams again today. That was very nice. It was nice to see TikTok again. I know TikTok can be kind of toxic to some people, but I always have to try to be as positive as I possibly can when it comes to that platform. People are always going to have their opinion, so I can't like let them break me down. We tried IG Live today as well. That was very interesting. I feel like because I do my cooking stuff on TikTok already, I don't really know what to do on IG. So if you guys have any ideas for IG lives that you would like to see from me, then let me know in the comments below. This is the IG that I would typically go live on. I know it's not my main IG, but this is the IG you should follow if you want to come and hang out. This is the TikTok you should follow if you want to see, you know, any cooking streams and vibe to music with me. And then obviously my Twitch page where I stream gaming and everything else in between. So I think that's gonna be the update for today. It's nothing really crazy. Some things that I want to do, I'm gonna try this week. I feel like this whole journal is just a bunch of like me trying something, telling you how it went, seeing what the results were, and then adjusting that to either fit my schedule or to fit me better in a way, like maybe trying something else and seeing if that works better. I've been doing trial and error for the last like 3 years when it comes to content creation, posting and stuff. I've tested out things that work best for me, that works best for my fan base, and that just works best in general to like get exposure and stuff. And I feel like I like doing that better because it helps me recognize and realize my potential, like what I can do, and then also other techniques that I may have never thought of trying before that may actually work better for me than, you know, I've actually tried in the past. So my goal for this next week before we do our next journal update is to try to get back into our vitamin taking. I've been taking my hair, skin, and nail gummies, my multiple vitamin, and I just ordered this Flow PMS vitamin. It's supposed to help with like my moody acne that has been going crazy because I stress a lot, as well as like PMS bloating, which I'm not currently on that time, but they're supposed to take it like going leading up to it, so it would like help in the long run. So that's the vitamins I have been taking every day. I just haven't been taking my other vitamins like vitamin C, my elderberry, my fish oil, my vitamin D, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and then I have like GABA and MSM downstairs as well. So I haven't been taking those, but I also haven't been eating like at a normal time where I could actually like eat and take my vitamins. So that's what we're gonna work on. We're gonna work on taking all of our vitamins. Hopefully in the next update, we'll have new reels and stuff scheduled. I'm pretty sure you've noticed that there was maybe a little gap in reel uploads last week. So but yeah, we're gonna get back into our reel uploads and scheduling, and I really want to start working on mass recording and scheduling and producing stuff for Spicy page. Those are my steps, aside from going to the gym 3 to 4 days a week and at least hitting the steam room those same days and or every single day. I can't promise every single day steam rooms, but it would be good. It would be good for my hormonal acne as well as just my lymphatic system in general. But I think that's gonna be it for this journal. I don't know, things are just, they're going good, and I'm excited to see what happens in the future. Further updates for like stream stuff and things that are coming to the YouTube channel, you can always catch that on my Twitch, as well as my Twitch Twitter. I'll be tweeting things that are related to like the YouTube channel and the Twitch page, and just upcoming things that I'm trying to work on this Twitter. So make sure you're following those things. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, okay? And if you want to help get me to YouTube partner, I do have a watch hour playlist, and or you could just go to like all my videos and press play all and just run all those videos on a loop. Lower the volume as low as you possibly get it, have it running in the background while you're studying or something, and just help a girl out. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey and my journals and my vlogs and everything in between. I am very lucky to have all of you guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.